Professor of Lebanese International University, Jamal Wakim, joins us now via satellite from the Lebanese capital, Beirut. Mr. Wakim, welcome to the program. First of all, give us your perspective on this verbal feud between the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Well, this verbal feud doesn't affect the real relations which are strong between Turkey and Israel, the State of Israel. We know that throughout the past decade, especially under the AK Party rule, the relations were strengthened, whether on the military, security, or economic levels. And in spite of various instances of verbal feuds, but these relations weren't affected at all. And we know very well that the intelligence cooperation on the intelligence level between secret services in Turkey and the State of Israel are continuing. At the same time, we know of investments, economic investments for Israeli businessmen in Turkey, not to forget about the military coordination between the Turkish army and the Israeli army. So I don't believe that this affects much the relations. Much of it is circumstantial and directed to win over domestic public opinion, whether in Turkey or in among the Zionists.
Well, Mr. Wakim, maybe the relations aren't as bad as the verbal feud, but surely current affairs will have its effect on ties between Ankara and the Israeli regime. We have to look at the situation in Syria, the drawdown of U.S. troops from there. That will definitely have its effect. And, of course, the a growing support of Ankara for the Palestinian cause will also affect its ties with the Israeli regime as well.
Well, I believe that the support of Ankara to the Palestinian cause is mere verbal, because we didn't see any real act, whether on the diplomatic level or on other levels from the side of Turkey, to pressure the State of Israel or to support the resistance in Palestine. It's a mere demagogue declaration by Erdogan, and I don't believe that it has any effect on the relations between Turkey and the State of Israel. For the part of Syria, of course, the withdrawal of the United States troops from eastern Syria, which is conspicuous, and we need to shed some doubt on it. It comes in coordination with Turkey, but it surely blocks any attempt by the Kurds to establish their own state in eastern Syria. And this is something that the Israelis are hostile to, because they want to divide the Arab states into sub-states based on ethnicities, based on confessions and tribes, and but this couldn't be the real reason for the verbal feud between Erdogan and Netanyahu.
Professor Jamal Wakim joining us from Beirut. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.